Alright, so this damn Mobutu Coon Marc Lamont Hill. June 2006, he sodomizes the legacy, or attempts to sodomize the legacy of one of our greatest, Brother Omawale, aka Malcolm X. So he writes this in his blog. He's talking to somebody. He said, for more than an hour, I, like Perry, argued that Malcolm X was a closeted gay or bisexual man. Why? Because according to very good sources, Malcolm engaged in same-sex encounters before his conversion to the NOI. For example, a child's schoolmate recounts an interaction between him, Malcolm, and a local boy they caught masturbating. He said the guy recalled Malcolm ordered the boy to jerk him off, and later bragged that the boy gave him oral sex. Numerous sources, including family members, confirm that Malcolm earned money by servicing queers. According to Malcolm's sidekick, he was paid to sprinkle a wealthy Boston bachelor with talcum powder and bring him the orgasm. Malcolm's acts weren't always done for peculiar reasons. In Flint, his former roommate said Malcolm often go down the hall and sleep with a gay transvestite. Also, scholars like Perry argued that Malcolm and his misogyny, his masculine insecurity, and his early dissatisfaction with male-female sex are signals of latent homosexuality. Others point to his obsessive-compulsive work habits, shaky relationship with his wife, Betty, and celebrated sexual restraint. Wow. As evidence of sublimation and suppression. Of course, my friend wasn't convinced. First, he argued the source wasn't legitimate. I pointed out that those are his closest friends and family. So he go on to say, to just continue to sodomize the legacy of this great ancestor. Put more simply, if people in power were trying to sensationalize a topic, people would know about Malcolm's sex life with the same regularity that they know about MLK's. The fact is, most people don't know that this is even an issue. After a while, my friend conceded that it might be true, which for him was a huge concession. He then argued that if he could further verify the story, he would use it as evidence that anybody can turn their life around and live correctly. He totally missed the boat. First, he saw Malcolm suppressing sexuality through the NOI, Puritan sexual ethic, as a positive act. What he failed to recognize, however, was that potentially, deleterious effect that such moves, have on the very communities that he thinks are protected by closeted sexuality. Even Malcolm, who is an exemplar of morality and discipline of world historical proportions, had problems in his personal life as a likely consequence of his secrets. See, it's difficult to read because number one is just disgusting defamation of character, and you know, these homos sodomizing the legacy of masculine black men and strong feminine black women. That's not here no more. They're ancestors. They're on a different physical. They're in a different place in this physical plane now. So now they sodomize them. Marc Lamont Hill, when the great ancestor, peace be upon her, Dr. Welsing, when she made her transition in 2016, January 2nd of 2016, when she made her transition, Marc Lamont Hill took to social media to sodomize her legacy. And I got to shout out, of course, Straight Black Pride, the whole Straight Black Pride movement. Shout out to Irritated Genie. It was definitely people on his head. Irritated Genie did a lecture on this. It's a little clip. I'll put the link for the clip, and I'll put the link for the whole tribute that he did to the great ancestor, Dr. Welsing. And he broke down this whole thing with Dr. Welsing, so I'm not gonna go into that. Because I can't say nothing more. It would just be regurgitating exactly what he said. Y'all gotta watch that video. If you rock with Marc Lamont Hill, even after this Farrakhan thing, still, and after this info that I'm giving you, if you didn't know, then you're a big part of the problem. Definitely. But it's hard to read. One of the reasons it's hard to read is because one of the things that these sick people do, these homophiles, these homosexuals and one of the things they do, the scammers, and they try to use big words, like they try to really, the words he was using in here is like, yo, you're not gonna, if you don't understand those words, you're not gonna see the severity of the claims that he's making. You're not gonna understand how detrimental it is. You feel me? It's